While at CES, I made sure to visit the My Arcade booth as I do every year and take a look at some new products. We will take a close look at their newest product line, the Super Player Tabletop and the Mega Player Tabletop, as well as the new Game Station Portable Player. First, we'll take a look at some of the other products in their booth, some that are considered new or newer, including this pole position micro player, as well as the portable player pole position. This unit comes with a 3.5-inch high-resolution display and also has an integrated steering wheel. Now, many of the products you'll already be aware of and are already in the market, including the Tetris items that were on display, the portable mini player, as well as the handheld device. And one interesting thing I'll show is an update to the Game Station Plus. There's a new remix edition we'll talk about shortly. First, we'll take a look at this new PacMan Player. It's a full-size joystick in a PacMan portable unit. They also have a Miss Pac-Man edition. And one funny story is I asked them if it was an 8-way or 4-way joystick, and they kind of looked at me and said, well, whatever one should be in there is the one we'll put in there. So I have confidence they'll get it right, unlike some other manufacturers. On these new Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man units, I was not able to test the emulation or the joystick itself. And also on these newest items I'll be revealing, no, I wasn't able to test them as well. These do come with a 3.5-inch high-resolution display and considered to be a full-size joystick. Hey, there's John from Gen X Grown Up. Real nice guy, helped me with a lot of the questions. And here's the Game Station Plus, revealed last year actually, and if you recall, I interviewed Mike from My Arcade and gave him a hard time about the SD card and some other questions, and they ended up fixing that. Here is part of that interview.
The number one thing I gotta say, guys, is a lot of the viewers and console enthusiasts, mini console enthusiasts, they want to know if there's a SD card in the Game Station Plus.
There is no SD card slot.
Okay, so you heard that, no SD card slot in the Game Station Plus.
Now, I can't take credit for getting him to put an SD card in because he actually told me this year that they had a version of it ready in the back at CES 2023 with an SD card capability. There were also some other things that were in the back room too that nobody saw. Now, this year they unveiled a new Game Station Remix package for $129, and it comes with a gamepad and a joystick. Now, they've made some updates to the unit, including getting rid of the trigger buttons on the joystick and adding them on the left side, the A, B, and C buttons in alignment, easier to play games like Missile Command. And they also added a fourth menu button dedicated to the menu, so you don't have to use the same button for multiple options. Both the Pro Gamepad and the joystick now come with rechargeable batteries. They are 2.4 gigahertz wireless, and RGB light-up modes also included. Now, you can get each of these for $24.99 sold separately if you want to add more joysticks or gamepads. This remix package is supposed to be available no later than Q4 of this year. Really some great improvements made on this unit. You'll also notice the new design, or the sticker, Atari sticker, on the console itself. Now let's talk about what everyone's been waiting for, the Super Player Tabletop and the Mega Player Tabletop. These are multi-cade tabletop arcade machines that come with a joystick, a trackball, an integrated paddle, and a keypad. On the Mega, you're going to get a 17-inch tabletop that comes with a full-size joystick and a full-size paddle. It's not a 360-degree spinner and will not act as such with games like Tempest. Now, the question of full-size joystick is a little bit suspect. It seemed like more of an arcade one-up size on an NBA Jam, not a HAP or an IL size joystick, but doable. The Mega Player will retail for $250, coming in with a 10.1-inch high-resolution display. They did not say what the exact resolution was. I would expect 720, maybe higher. Now, I was told that the chipset in these units are more powerful than what was in the Game Station Plus. So if you're looking to run side load, maybe Jaguar or some other emulation, it may be a possibility. They would not provide the exact specs though. Now, taking a look at the front of the unit, that white line on the left is volume down. Then you have two USB-C ports next to that. You have a red power on, power off button. Then you have a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. Next to that is a brightness knob. And then to the far right, the plus sign is the volume up button. They also have the Super Player tabletop, which is just a smaller version of the Mega. It does come with a smaller joystick, a smaller trackball, and a smaller paddle. It's 15 inches tall and not as wide as the Mega and will retail for $200. These tabletops also have a feature where each joystick or paddle or trackball and button has a RGB light ring around it, and that joystick accessory or button will light up when it's an active or used button in each game. Meaning if the button is not used, it won't be lit, and you will be suggested or shown what buttons are action buttons or active accessories. Lastly, the game list has not been solidified, nor the consoles that will be playable on this. Moving on to the Game Station portable system. This will retail for $150 and comes with a 7-inch high-resolution display. They did not stipulate what the resolution exactly is, but this portable system has all the bells and whistles that the Super Player tabletop or Mega Player tabletop, including the HDMI out, which the tabletops also have as well. This unit has an excellent kickstand as well, and you can see all the auxiliaries on the top. It is a little bit bigger than a Switch if you want to compare in size. Now, no game list has been provided, but know that this portable player has all the joystick capability that you would need, including the keypad. Now, I believe these 3 units, the portable and the 2 tabletop players, will be available sometime Q4, maybe earlier, but no promises on that. We'll have to wait for further announcements from My Arcade. Hey, thanks for watching The Rexer Show.